Hey, it's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Florida. I've got my friend Jeff here with me. Haven't seen you in over a year.
Yeah, I think it's been longer than that. It's been like 2 years.
Jeff is a truck driver, and he's got a few days off, so he figured he'd stop by and see what we can do. So first thing we're going to do this morning is we're going to hit the local flea market. We'll see you there. Is that a fender cover? Oh, that's cool. All right, so we got the Craftsman fender guard. Oh, look at that motor. Wow. Boy, that's an oldie. How much for that set in the red box?
And the whole thing, everything in there?
Yeah.
I'll do 20 bucks on it.
All right. Want to grab it, Jeff? So we did the rare thing where I had to come back to the truck because 3 socket sets for 20 bucks a piece and a couple of $5 drills and a sander, or not drills, 1 drill, 2 sanders, and this, we were just overburdened. So how much you say we went through? Maybe half?
Half of the flea market?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got another half to go.
Jeff's never been to this one, so it's pretty interesting. But yeah, we had to empty the backpacks out. I'm not carrying this around for the next hour.
Hyper tough.
Yeah, I think that's a... I'm trying to think of who sells that. I don't know who sells this one. It's Taiwan.
Yeah.
Or China. Not old enough for me. Actual roto zip tool. Those can be a godsend if you really need them.
Me in China. Look at that. It's like Age USA, agricultural garden equipment.
Huh.
Me in China.
Wow.
I got some other ones.
So, I'm always looking for a blue screwdriver, like a blue clearish plastic resin handled screwdriver.
You mean like that?
Yeah, but it'd be blue.
It'd be blue.
And the reason why I'm looking for it is I have a vintage toolbox wall mount. It's complete with all of the tools from Worth Tool Company. It's missing 2 pieces. One is a I think 8-inch adjustable wrench, and the other is a flathead screwdriver. I think I'll find the adjustable wrench. I don't think I'll find the screwdriver. Oh, look at these. That's a cool gas can.
Oh yeah.
It's deluxe. It's a deluxe gas can.
It's an all-purpose gasoline can.
It's all purposes. You can carry gasoline for any gasoline purpose. For all your gasoline and gasoline-related accessories. That's a nice craftsmanship.
Tool shop. I'm not familiar with that one.
Nope.
That's really cheap too. Fancy.
Yeah. All right, so this is like the table. You might find the screwdriver or that adjustable wrench. Boy, that's a nice proto engine with a handle on it. All right, just what I need. More ratchets. But let's look at these. This is a very, very long-handled proto, and this is a Craftsman, ancient 1930s, I believe, underline C Craftsman, could be 40s. Very, very unusual, very rare. Never seen one like it. So yeah, I kind of broke my budget by buying these because they were 20 a piece, which is more than I would usually pay for a ratchet, but they're both very unique.
I think those get really big.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. One of my neighbors has them, and I just think it's cruel.
Yeah.
It's just in a big wooden box in their backyard. It bakes in the sun. It's like, I don't get it. Why capture an animal like that?
Yeah. Most people that have pets probably shouldn't.
I agree. All right. This is a. There you go, Chicago Electric right there.
Actual, authentic.
No, that's not authentic.
Man, I wonder if that old fuel stabilizer is still stable.
Yeah. Nope.
That's 40. Every time I fuel, I put in fuel stabilizer because my vehicle sitting for so long.
Yeah, well, you're on the road for months at a time sometimes.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I was doing that with the Camaro, and I never had any fuel system issues with that car. Had that car for 12 years.
Yeah. I miss mine.
Yeah.
I miss my Trans Am more though.
Yeah.
The Trans Am was more fun. Basically the same thing, but the Trans Am had that low gear rear end. Just made it a lot more fun to drive.
Remember when you were test driving it and I took her for a spin and I unintentionally tripped the tires because, it was just like
Which
that.
one?
The Trans Am.
Really?
Yeah, and the guy, I think he said the guy when he heard that, he was like, had this dirty look on his face, like I was beating on the car. And I actually didn't intend to do that.
I wonder how much these are. That's a missing one.
So you ended up buying the car, so.
I did end up buying it, that's right. That guy does not look right, but somebody's carved their name into them. This guy's not right either. I don't need it. It'd have to be real cheap.
I guess I could say the same thing about the Fiero GT I own. That was probably one of the fun cars I ever owned.
That was just too small for me, though.
Well, you'd be surprised that you had good elbow room in those cars compared to like a Miata, where you had no elbow room, especially on like, you know, the driver's side there.
Well, I drove it.
Yeah.
It was too small for me.
Yeah, I guess
Plus,
I got used to it.
what was it? Finding first gear in that car was a nightmare. I don't know why.
Well,
Like, you really had to get used to that.
Well, the GT I had, the second one I had was automatic with the V6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I ever drove the auto.
Yeah, that one was probably the most fun car I ever owned. Well, there's a chance I may never need a chainsaw again. Unless I get another hurricane and the branch falls off.
Because there's a worm drive sauce in there. I wonder how old it is. No, it's not that old. Yep, not as interesting as I thought.
And I recently had my roof inspected and he said it was still in excellent condition. Gear neck.
Great neck.
Great neck.
Great neck used to be really good stuff.
Good.
Now it's all China. I have no idea what the quality of it is now. I think AutoZone or somebody used to sell Great Neck. Or Vans Limited, where Andrew worked. Somebody like that sold it because he had some of it that he had bought new.
There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Vans Limited?
Yeah.
Marlboro, Massachusetts, Vans Limited.
Well, he had 2 locations. He also had a Framingham location.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that. That was a store born of the 70s and 80s for sure. Oh, look at this guy. Dormeyer. There's an oldie.
Oh, Andrew.
Hold on. How much?
8.
All right. All right, here's one I haven't seen. I paid $8 for it. It is a Dormeyer 220. This will be a really nice one to restore. Even has the chuck key. I need one of those.
What is that?
It's for taking a blade off a grinder or a wheel off a grinder, but they're all different sizes. I have a few, but they're all the wrong size for one of these tools I have.
That's a nice truck, man.
Yep. Yep, Maurice is here. I don't see him too often now.
Yeah, that's like wet. How you doing, Matt?
Maurice, how are you?
All right, good.
This is my friend Jeff. He's visiting.
Jeff.
He was just admiring your truck.
Oh,
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's got that.
I'll tell you what, I could have sold that thing a whole bunch of times.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, you don't see too many of those.
Yeah, I like that.
The Nerf bars is factory Dodge, and the roll bars factory Dodge.
Oh, interesting.
In 1999.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that era of Ram truck, the styling on it.
Yeah. That's my third Dodge truck.
Yeah. Does it have the 360 or?
Yeah, it's got the 360. I wouldn't want nothing else.
Yeah, I had one. I got a really good deal on it at the time. It was like $2,000. It had like 100,000 miles on it. I had the 318.
When I got that, it had 97,000. Now it's got 187,000.
Yeah. Of course, the paint was peeling, but it ran good. I never really had any major issues with it.
Lasted a lot, as long as I have on that.
Yeah.
But I tried to keep it waxed and stuff.
Hey everyone, just a brief interruption here. If you're enjoying this content and you'd like to support my channel, and especially if you like cats, I've written a series of chapter books for ages 8 and up, fully illustrated, called Flea Biscuit and Friends. The first book in the series is Flea Biscuit Finds a Home. followed by Flea Biscuits Summer Vacation, and finally, Flea Biscuits Magic Christmas. They're available at all local booksellers as well as on Amazon.com. I will post a link in the video description. And hey, that's my pitch. Back to the video.
How do you know if it's made in America?
It'll say it.
Oh.
You can't eat 2 for 8.
Look at the condition of that Black & Decker. Look at that thing. It looks like it's brand new.
Well, what is it?
80s?
80s, man.
I mean, look at it.
You know, I remember in the 80s, I never thought there were like cool cars, you know, like new ones at the time. But there were actually some cool cars that came out of the 80s.
Yeah, a few. Well, the thing is, cars got progressively more boring. To which, like, yeah, I think, remember that old man's car 89 Riviera that I had?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it wasn't fast. It wasn't particularly attractive, but the interior was, with the CRT screen and the digital gauges and the funky seats and all that looked like they were from a fighter plane. All right, we're back at the truck. Yeah, I did not remain within budget today at all. I don't know what it's at, but yeah, be interesting to sort through it all and see what we've got, but it's not in budget. Oh, that's cool. I really like that drill. Just throw the backpack in there. I unloaded it at the house. Throw it all in there.
The cleaner is in the backpack here.
Yep. And it is packed today, but it's just absolutely beautiful weather. It is, if you can read that, 73 degrees, low humidity, perfect. All you people suffering up north in February weather. This is what we get for about 7 months a year, is like this. All right, we're back, we're unloaded, and we're gonna sort through it. I clearly went way over budget, but let's see what we've got. All right, Muggs. Muggsy's been waiting all day for some attention. All right, Jeff, you can hold the camera. All right, I don't even know where to start here. The drill I overpaid for is this Dayton. I think I paid $20 for it. It looks to have an original cord on it. I've never done a Dayton. It's missing its pipe. The brushes are really far in there, so they may be worn. The trigger doesn't click, so the switch may be bad. It's another one where the power cord runs into the switch, and these can be a problem. And they can also be a good shock hazard. But I've never done a Dayton. I really like the shape of it, so I figured I'll splurge, and I did $20 for that. What was that?
Oh, I got a text.
All right, if you heard the Romulan phaser blast, that was actually Jeff's phone. What did we pay for this thing? What did I get this for?
I think it was like $5.
That's right, $5. So this is cool. Probably pretty rare now. I don't think you can get that. Probably 1980s or 90s. This was $5. A 1970s or 80s Craftsman sander. That'll be an easy restoration. I would bet this works. The cord even looks like it's in pretty good shape. Got a split there. This is one of the really neat finds. This was $8. And get a close-up of that badge. Dormeyer 220. Matched Craft Power Tools. Matched Craft. I don't know what that means. I've never done one, but look at how neat this shape is. Well, I finally got this guy, which I've walked past several times. This was $5 or $3. This was, I don't remember, Jeff, do you remember, was this 5 or 3?
I think it was 5.
Another orange cord, and this is an original cord. It says BD right on it. So, yeah, contrary to popular belief, these are the original cords. These orange cords. Let's see what else we got. How much was this? $4.
Wasn't it a buck?
Was it a buck? Oh, all right.
No, it was $4.
Okay, yes. All right, don't try to confuse me because I don't know. All right, let's see where we're at already. So we'll get, of the power tools, right, we're at 20, 38, 43, 47. That's 47. I got this. I don't know, it was a couple bucks. This is an electrical tester, 12 volt. We'll just say we're at 50 bucks for that. What else we got in the backpack? Oh, there is more stuff. It's heavy. Oh, yeah. It's, wow. I forgot about that. All right. These, one may say I overpaid for them, but this is this Craftsman, and a close-up of that badge. This is a really very vintage Craftsman underline C ratchet. This is the type you just flip over to change direction. And it requires a special bit to use sockets with it, but I actually have that part. And this is a proto long handle. These were 20 a piece. So at that point, I'm at $90. And we got a long way to go. I know I went way over budget. I try to set myself up to be below 100, but yeah. I got a ton, not literally, but I literally got pounds, 10 pounds worth of polishing bricks. If you've seen me work on these aluminum bodied tools, you'll see I go through a lot of this stuff. And for $10, this is an absolute steal. This is, I don't know, easily $100 worth of polishing bricks. That's 100, right? Is that where we're at? 100?
I think so, yeah.
All right, I got a bunch of random sockets. This was 10 bucks. There are some SKs in here, but mostly Craftsman USA metrics and a couple of SKs. All right, that puts us at 110. I'll save the bag. These bags are empty. Oh, my fire extinguisher. This is a spray foam fire extinguisher. It's got all the hardware in it. This is something that every shop should have. Pretty interesting that it is foam. It is full. Pretty interesting though, I've never seen a foam one. So that'll go with my other fire extinguishers. That'll be great to put up in the shop. That makes us 125. I got these guys. I got 3 for 20. These aren't particularly valuable Craftsmans. This one's actually interesting. It's marked refurbished. So I wonder if that went to Sears broken and it was repaired. VL 44811s. These are all basically the same era. This is just 90s or so Craftsman. Nothing really particularly special about them other than they're nearly indestructible. This one's in excellent shape. This one not so much, and this one even less. But they're all, for 20 bucks, I'll take the 3 of those. Where were we at?
You didn't say there'd be math.
Don't make me start over. I've completely lost track.
I think you're about 100.
No, we're more than that.
Yeah.
All right, let me quickly add this up again. 20, 140. All right, so 140. And then we got 3 toolbox sets for $20 a piece. So I spent $200. I literally doubled my budget than I was supposed to spend. But all right, so here's the fun part. So come around here. It's so unusual to have someone actually helping me film. This is the treasure hunt part. We're gonna look at what was in each of these boxes because I didn't pay much attention to it. This is an Autocraft Taiwan, I believe, ratchet, which does work. I'll just de-rust this and oil it up. It's actually a pretty good 1/2-inch ratchet, really. Yeah, let's see if it'll take a socket easily enough or that, yeah. Oh yeah, that all works fine. All right, let's see what was in the case. What do we got? Is this all Craftsman metric? That would be really nice. It's not. That's Craftsman though. That's metric, not metric. Looks like it's all Craftsman. Oh, this was really a good deal for 20 bucks. Different era Craftsmans. That's a 14, but it is USA. Metric. 15/16. Metric. And a 3/8, 1/2 to 3/8 extension. So this is all Craftsman SAE, all Craftsman metric, this Autocraft ratchet, and that for 20 bucks. I'd say that was a good deal. Because as Jeff's about to find out, since he's looking for some tools here, that's a good set. We can build a set from that. All right, next comes this. This is one of those boxes that you just assume is a made in Taiwan set. But that wasn't what was in here, I don't think, because you found this one with an SK in it, right?
Yeah.
We had an SK 45710.
So it looks like the box is different from what's in there.
Yeah, the box is Wilmar,
Yeah.
Japan. So that dates it right there, probably from the 70s. Had a little price tag on it, but you can't read it anymore. All right, let's see if we lucked out with everything else that's in there. This is probably original to the set because it looks it. What do we got for sockets? Japan. That's Japan. Japan. Oh man, did we not do well with this set? All we got is the SK ratchet. This is all Japan. This doesn't look like it. It is Japan. Just says craft on it. Japan. Craft, yeah. All these are, so this is a Japanese set. Is this a Japanese? Yep, that's part of the set. Yep. Whoa. All right, I guess this was not the deal of the day, but as many people will comment that this ratchet itself was worth 20 bucks.
Still, the made in Japan stuff's gotta be pretty good compared to like modern made in China crap.
Oh yeah, it is. I don't collect it, but I generally don't build sets of it. But you're welcome to the set. It's all Japan, the whole thing. So the only thing this set's really missing is a made in Japan ratchet. We probably have a good portion of the sockets here. So for people and there are people that collect the old Japanese tools. That did not come with the set. Forged in USA, 7/16. I don't know. It looks like it says Metcoid. Oh, if you can get a close up. I don't know. No idea. Oh, and a valve stem cover. That'll go in my hardware bin and that. All right, so this set was bust. Oh, there's Rusty. Get a little shot of Rusty. Hey, Rusty. Rusty's getting used to coming into the shop. All right, so this set was kind of a bust, but I did get a good SK ratchet out of it. And Jeff got a Japanese socket set. With box.
Well, just like in the Back to the Future movie, Japan, they make good stuff now.
Yeah, they do. All right.
Yeah, remember the professor was like, man, Japan, it was probably bad quality. It's like, oh, Japan makes the best stuff now.
Yep. All right, so this, I don't know who made this box, but This may be an original her brand set because this is why I bought it. This was $20 also. And this is a her brand ratchet. And everything works. I like the grip on it. This is a her brand extension. I may be able to build a her brand set. I've got some. This is a her brand socket. Oh, it'd be great if these were all her brands. This would, I think, maybe be the deal of the day. That's a Williams. Well, that's actually better than her brand. That's Craftsman. Her brand. Her brand. That looks like Craftsman. Yep, that's Craftsman. That looks foreign. That'll go in Jeff's set. Williams again, another Williams deep socket. That looks like her brand. It's not. It says Belknap. Remember them? Who were they?
Korea?
Yeah, but who made Belknap? But yeah, good guess. That is Korea.
Yeah, I saw the Korea printed on it there.
Ah, you cheated. This is Taiwan 1/2-inch extension. Another Craftsman. Oh, I was hoping it was a full her brand set, but it turns out it's not. This is Billings. Oh, there's a lot of brands in here. I don't know, but it says SRI-LA, which makes me think Sri Lanka, but I really don't know what that's from. Her brand, okay. Her brand. Her brand. Her brand. Taiwan. Her brand, and doesn't say. All right, so yeah, it's not bad. We got, that is her brand. I bet this box is her brand as well. So I can start building my her brand set with this. We got 2 Williams, which is very good stuff, 2 Williams deeps. And Billings. I don't have a lot of Billings, but I'm starting to build a set. All right, so that's it. So we are $200 even for everything is what we paid. All right, I think that is a pretty good deal. Let me see the camera. Pretty good. I just noticed something interesting on this breaker bar. It's been repaired with a screw. So I don't know. I don't know if that's really going to be used as a breaker bar like that, but you know, what are you going to do? All right, that about wraps it up. And one of the things, Jeff came and he was hoping to find at the flea market, or hoping that I'd be able to build a set for him, was he was looking for a set for his semi truck. But for helping me out today, we've got him set up with one of the last made in USA Craftsman sets. And so this will go in his truck. It's complete. All right. Anything to say, Jeff?
Thank you.
All right, so that's it for our special guest tool haul with Jeff. Jeff,
Hey,
thanks for tagging along
it was fun.
and making me go way over budget. I doubled my budget, spent $200, but really did get a lot of really interesting stuff. So I should be able to build some sets.
It's kind of like, hey Matt, you see that set there? Oh, you want it.
And he was right, and I ended up way over buying. So if you did enjoy this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me, it helps this channel grow. And hey, you know, if you've got these rural flea markets near you and you're looking for some vintage USA tools, that's the place to go. You'll find them. All you have to do is go out, get busy. Take care.